Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Storm here.
Jessica here.
With Maui and Gandalf.
And Gandalf's back there somewhere. This kind of like gray, lumpy darkness.
And
it's actually a cat.
Maui's so gentle. He barely takes the kibble from me. He's like, I don't want to bite you. Until now, I'll bite your finger. But he's a good boy. So we are watching more of The Last of Us today. Episode 6 of Season 2. I am really hoping to see some dinosaurs this episode. I'm just saying.
Me too.
Right? We need some dinosaurs, okay? If you played the game,
we haven't had any flashbacks, and it from the end of last episode, it has a real maybe flashbacks feeling.
Yes. So my hopes are high. I'll be very disappointed if we don't have flashbacks this episode. And last episode, of course, major things happened. Nora, that scene, that was so hard in the game, and the way they did it in the series, phenomenal. It was really well done.
Bella Ramsey knocked that out of the park.
Oh,
she looked crazy.
I know.
She was terrifying.
I was holding my breath. That was a very scary, disturbing scene. And to actually beat Nora to death like that was pretty crazy. Mm-hmm. Pretty awful. And we saw more of the Scar's handiwork, which was very terrifying as well when you're playing the game.
Feel her love.
Yeah, when you're playing the game trying to sneak away from them, or even fight them, but when you're trying to sneak away and the whistle, it just gives me chills up my spine. Spores, that was a huge thing. They finally introduced the spores into the television series.
Spores are happening.
Yes, which is very awful for a fungal disease that took over humanity. Because now it's way worse. But it's great gameplay in the game. It makes it a lot more scary.
One of the reasons they pulled it out of the game, or out of the show versus the game, I think, was because of how dangerous spores are in real life.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you don't see it in the game, you see them over there, and you're like, aha, there are spores. Let's put on the gas mask. In real life, if you see them over there, it's too late. You've breathed them in.
I know, it's way worse. Because right now with the network from the series, like, you have a network of infected that can, detect you from afar and come at you as like a wave of infected. Like, that is so dangerous. Like, that doesn't happen in the game. Like, you could be in a horde, but it's not like they don't communicate through little cordyceps, like veins of that or vines of that going through different areas, So that alone is extremely dangerous. So now you're adding spores. It's like, kill me now. There's no hope for humanity. It's really bad. But anywho, I am glad that we had that introduction last episode, and there's certain things that I think are not going to happen until season 3. But shall we just get into this and we'll talk about it after?
Let's do it. Holy shit! It's young Joel and Tommy.
They're just little babies. I'm just a baby.
Oh my god! This is never. Oh my god! Oh my god! Also, I was born in 1983 to a cop in Texas, so there's all sorts of levels right now happening to me.
Do you
that
know
looks like
them?
my dad's car that I have a picture with.
That's awesome. Jay
Miller.
Ah! Oh, whoa!
I literally just watched Daredevil.
Oh, he's everywhere. Tony Dalton.
Yeah, well, I want to hear it from you.
I'm Jack. Salamanca.
And if you and Tommy weren't my sons, you'd both be in juvie right now. You're not gonna hurt him.
Bye, Maui. You use me for food. Beer.
Did I ever tell you about that time I stole a candy bar? I was 10. Grandpa found out. Made me give it back, made me apologize to the cashier. And then we went home. Just before I got out of the car, man, it just broke my jaw.
Holy crap.
There was blood everywhere. Grandma thought I was dead. My mouth was wired shut for 2 months. once. Everybody knew why. It was humiliating.
Holy crap!
It's
You know what it feels like. Then why?
That's not why I'm telling you this. Okay, yeah, I've hit you. And I've hit Tommy. But never like that.
Justifying it.
Close. I mean, maybe I go too far. I don't know. But I'm doing a little better than my father did.
Holy crap. That's not right.
You know, when it's your turn, I hope you do a little better than me.
Jeez.
His name is back. His name is back.
Mm-hmm. Maybe we'll see both of them at the end again.
Like,
My
it's
heart.
already enough that, like, I was just like, oh my god, we're seeing young Joel. Like, that was already just, like, hitting me because it's not something we get in the game.
Yeah.
And then just to have, like, that conversation is not something that's relevant to me. I'm not going to pretend it is. But, like, a little bit of an accent, which is my family's accent, and, like, being in Texas in that time period, and just, like, something about it felt very, like, oh my god, like, I know this. Just,
I know, that is pretty crazy,
something
actually.
really, like, hit me.
Get to see both. We see both
There's
again.
There's two of them!
We see them again. I was hoping for that.
Our grandkids are gonna love these. How'd you find them? Searched the old homes out by Hoback. I searched those homes. Well, I know where to look because I'm a smuggler and you're What now is this? I was a cop. Milwaukee PD.
Seth is built. I didn't notice that until right now.
Yeah.
Trade's a trade.
Yeah.
We can make what you want and have it to you by, Friday. No, I need it by tomorrow. Vanilla or chocolate? Say vanilla, it's easier. Vanilla. Oh, I need one more thing. Relax.
Ice cream?
You got a lot of them.
God, now I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
I know, I want this episode.
The middle finger poster.
And this is where last episode ended.
No, she's not in there. No way, that's supposed to be a dino bone, right? He's just doing something with a bone.
Gonna make it into a dinosaur bone.
That's how bones work. Oh my god, the work that went into it.
I know, there's so much love there.
God, he's gonna sing it. And I'm gonna cry. I have my tissues ready, but is it gonna be enough?
I don't know, I can give you some through the soon.
What happened?
Oh, where'd you come from?
Oh.
Painkillers. She's all right. Come on. Painkillers. No. Leave it. Don't touch it. Tommy, what happened? She was working KP and she burned her arm. Well, how?
Pushed it right up against the pot.
You did this on purpose?
I was like, here we go, and then I fucking went.
What? Why?
I saw it was on my own. And I took it off, and it was all red and melty and gross. You know what it smelled like? Pork.
Ew.
Who let this happen? What do you mean, let? Who saw this coming? I was eating my damn dinner.
It hurts. Ow.
Easy, baby girl.
Oh, baby girl.
Dr. V ran over to the clinic. He's gonna come by here with another shot. Ellie.
I just really wanted to wear short sleeves again.
That's what she said. Oh,
Sorry.
Tina.
I'm really sorry.
Shh. It's okay.
Oh.
It's okay. You're okay.
I love them so much.
Me too. Oh. hurts.
Take on me. Cassette tape right there. I'm just going to be a mess this whole episode. I apologize in advance to everyone. It's just going to be me crying. It's not enough the place.
God damn it, Seth.
Hey.
Cake? Ice cream?
She's gonna love it.
Happy 15th birthday, Eli.
Ellie.
Well, let's hope Seth bakes better than he spells.
Oh!
How much painkillers on you arm, girl?
Open.
Whoa, what's this?
Some folks call this a guitar. Borrowed one of your drawings for inspiration. Took a bit of restoring. Real bone settle here. Lacquered the whole body and used a Dremel to carve the. Well, it's a rotary drill, or could be a saw depending on the tip, but actually it's a pretty versatile tool.
2 days.
If I ever were to lose you, I'd surely lose myself. Everything that I've found here, I've not found by myself. And I believe, 'cause I can see our future days, days of you and me.
Oh.
Happy birthday, kiddo.
Kiddo. Those little nicknames. Baby girl.
I know. Breaking my heart here.
No,
Is it
Another
water
birthday.
no,
guts? It's a dinosaur.
not gonna guess.
Wait.
Dinosaur.
Is it a litter of kittens?
A lotter? You mean a litter?
Litter of kittens? Really?
Really? And no.
Jesse said he'd train me if you let him.
Is there something going on between you two?
Excuse me?
You spend a lot of time together. Is it funny? I see the way you look at him. I got a keen eye for these sort of things.
Maybe not.
Did anyone talk to you about the birds and the bees?
Oh,
You
no.
mean dicks and vaginas?
Jesus.
Tell you what, I promise you I won't get pregnant if you let me train for patrols. Deal?
I'll see what I can do.
Okay, how much longer, man?
I keen eye for this sort of thing. It's alright. It was the early 2000s when the world
Yes!
Oh my god.
T-Rex.
It is a dinosaur! Joel!
Like it?
It is pretty cool. Oh, she's gonna climb it.
Yes, she's coming to the top.
Whoa, Ellie. Ellie!
She's dominated the
God.
T-Rex.
Careful.
I want a motherfucking dinosaur! Joel, there's a museum!
Yeah, I know. If you don't fall off the goddamn T-Rex, I'll take you there.
It works.
Somebody must have greased it.
Oh my god. It's perfect.
It
We
is.
got them back. Apollo 15, 1971. Pick one.
Oh, he even left the glass for her to break. Oh.
Okay, yourself.
How's it smell in there?
Like space? And dust.
Good. Then you're ready.
Abort!
God. This part just, like, it
Sat
kills me
right
every
here.
time.
I love this.
Happy birthday, kiddo.
What's this?
This is something that took a mighty effort to find. Play it.
Astronauts report it feels good. T-minus 25 seconds.
Oh, God.
What a perfect gift. Oh my God, he's so thoughtful.
Liftoff. We have a liftoff. 32 minutes past the hour.
What a gift.
I mean, who wouldn't take on all of Seattle for him, right?
I know.
I do okay?
Are you kidding me?
He's crying.
I'm crying!
I know.
Another cake. 17. Oh, he spelled it right. I don't see how vanilla cake is easier. There's no way they're growing orchids up in Wyoming.
I don't know. I just want
Plus, they
some
just
right
have
now.
vanilla extract lying around still.
Oh, it's no funny business.
Joel, what the fuck?
Exactly, what the fuck? Get out of here.
No, wait. What
No
what
cat.
are you doing here? You're supposed to be on patrol.
I came home early to surprise you for your birthday. 17, by the way.
Well, I'm 19, so.
Oh,
What is that?
It's not done yet. It's gonna look better
Leave.
later.
Oh, cat.
So all the teenage shit all at once, huh? Drugs and tattoos and sex. Experimenting with girls?
It wasn't sex. And it wasn't a fucking experiment.
You don't know what you're saying. We'll discuss this later when you're yourself.
oh Joel.
Again, it was 2003 when the world went to shit.
Just give me a few days and let me fix things up a little out there.
Oh, how hard having that transition.
Good for you, Joel.
My baby girl.
I know, he doesn't want her to grow up. Oh, he's got to go to the therapist. How do I deal with a teenage girl?
And this is probably before her husband was killed.
That probably means change and growth.
No, that would be a butterfly.
So what's a moth?
Death.
This is what I was going to guess, but...
That shit.
Not what I want to hear.
Why?
It hurts to ask.
You're not even going to give her the satisfaction. You're just going to bother her in the middle of her book. You have a greater purpose. Ah, shit. In the words of Buffy, death is your gift.
So what's the record for number of kills on a training run?
0. This is the safest trail we got. Gotta start easy.
Huh. Great. Happy birthday to me.
Come on, binoculars.
Why? There's something out here.
I know, but this is about learning the ropes. so pretend, okay? It's part of the rules. You stick with your partner, scan the countryside, be ready for anything.
Oh shit!
What?
There's a little squirrel fucking a big squirrel. I'll probably report that.
Fine, we'll skip the
Oh, you're
scanning
such a
for
fucking
now.
sassy, sassy son of a bitch over here.
But this is nice, right? Reminds me of the old days, just you and me on the trail. I know you got stuff going on, but it'd be nice if we could do this kind of thing more often. Spend time together.
Yeah.
You
Gosh,
okay?
that's tough to say. That's
Yeah.
tough to ask.
Just you look.
No, it's
Nothing on your mind?
no, nothing.
This is Jackson. Come in.
Go for Cache Creek.
Infected north of Pinnacle. Eugene and Adam need backup. You're the closest we go.
Uh-oh.
I'll be there in
Happy
10.
birthday.
Tell them to
Eugene.
dig in.
Yep.
Go back to Jackson.
No,
Ellie, it's not safe. Go back.
I'm not your fucking kid, Joel. I'm your partner. We stick together.
Don't say it like that.
Oh, they gave him the age spots now.
I'm not your kid.
I mean, I know what she means in this moment. She doesn't mean I'm not your kid. She means like in this moment, I am your partner, not a child, not the person you're in charge of.
Yeah.
I guess we get to find out what happened to Eugene.
I
For
definitely
realsies.
think he was bit. Now that, there's infected involved here. But that makes
So-
the most sense.
What I've been wondering is, I think he told everyone that he was bit, but was he bit?
Whoa!
Oh, whoa.
Holy crap.
You clean?
Oh crap.
Is that Joey Pants?
Oh!
It
Hey!
is Joey Pants!
Oh no, he's just gonna
Are
shoot
there
him.
any more?
Joel.
Are there any more?
Yeah, he's just gonna shoot him. That's the whole thing.
Oh. Okay. Look, please, I figure I got about an hour, so this is what we do. We go back to the gate. They let Gail out, keeping her at a safe distance, of course, and I say goodbye.
Oh, he doesn't let it
Can't
happen.
do that.
Joel, let him see his fucking wife. Please.
So him killing Eugene will solidify her curiosity, or pique her curiosity
The
with the
horses
whole
bring them down the trail. I'll start
firefly.
walking with him. We'll meet up with you.
Oh, he's gonna just shoot him.
He said there's dozens of immune. Oh, she doesn't believe him.
I promise.
That's
Oh,
what
boy.
you said before, Joel! You promised!
I
Crap.
need you to not turn around.
No. You can't do this to me. Joel,
If you have last words for her, I'll pass them along.
last words for her. No, I need her last words. For me. I'm dying.
He's gonna start twitching.
If you love someone, you can always see their face.
Oh crap, he's gonna do it.
I see her.
Boom.
You promised, Joel.
Gonna say he turned.
Sorry.
But now she knows what his promises are worth. knows what she always knew, but she knows it's real now.
I'm gonna radio ahead and let them know. When we get there, I'll tell Gail what she needs to know and nothing more. It's the right thing to
Sounds
do.
familiar. Like how you lied to
Yeah.
me.
Ellie. I had no choice.
Ooh, sounds too familiar.
Well, he wanted to tell you that he loved you. And, he wished he could say goodbye to you in person, but he didn't want to put you in danger. And he wasn't scared. He was brave. And he ended it himself.
Oh. But he's gonna say something.
Yeah, so you gonna tell the truth?
That's not what happened.
Yeah, because Gail knows.
Shoot, Ellie.
He begged to see you. He had time. Joe promised to take him to you. He
Jesus.
promised us both.
Crap.
Shot him in the head.
Jesus.
Holy crap. Holy crap.
Please.
Man.
Yeah, he's falling apart. I'm gonna get him to bed. You're gonna miss the countdown.
I'll come back out. Save me some of that. Say goodnight to Uncle Grumpy.
Good night, Uncle Grumpy.
Night, kiddo.
Cute kid.
See you next year.
See you next year.
It's a family event.
Sorry. Sorry.
At church. Thanks.
What did you say? No, Ellie. Hey, no.
You get the hell out of here.
Seth, let's take a walk. Come on. Let's go.
For all those cakes.
Are you okay?
What is wrong with you? I don't need your fucking help.
Damn. It's humiliating.
Spoilers, Don. Spoilers.
Because I didn't finish part 2.
Yes.
So, Dina. Is she your girlfriend now?
No, she... I just want a kiss. Doesn't mean anything.
Well, she'd be lucky to have you.
You're such an asshole. You lied to me. You looked me in the eyes, and you lied. And it was the same face. The same fucking look. But I think I knew already. I knew this whole time. So I'm gonna give you one last chance. Tell me what happened with the fireflies. If you lie to me again, we're done.
Oh, they're kind of mixing it up. This is part of the
They are.
hospital.
Yeah, I remember this. Not here, but yeah, we changed it up.
Were there other immune people? And Marlene?
Making a cure. Would have killed you.
Then I was supposed to die. That was my purpose. My life would have fucking mattered, but you took that from me. You took it from everyone.
Yes. you're gonna turn away from me? But if somehow I had a second chance at that moment,
I would do it again.
I would do it all over again.
So true.
Because you're selfish. Because I love you.
Oh. Oh.
In a way
You are my daughter.
you can't understand.
That did it.
Never will. But if that day should come,
Oh,
if you should ever have one of your own,
oh, just like his dad. Oh my god.
well then, I hope you do a little better than me.
Oh, damn it. This hurts.
I don't think I can forgive you for this. But I would like to try.
Oh, his face. Oh my god, the acting in this.
I know!
Oh god, it killed me. Oh boy. I'm very happy to get a Joel and Ellie episode. Really dedicated to them. And even the intro had them together and the theme at the end. That was good. Oh my god. I'm sorry, Jessica. I know you were crying so much. The feels were very intense this episode. Oh, the feeling is so strong. I mean, we all love Ellie and Joel together, and seeing how happy they were as a family. Oh my god, there's so many good things. I mean, the whole museum space mission like that, I freaking love that. I think they captured it so well in the series, you know, because in the game, we've said this before, but the show really pays attention to the details, and a lot of scenes that you play in the game, they captured almost perfectly in the series. And when they go in that shuttle and she just listens to the audio, like just feeling like she's going on a mission to space, and Joel just looking at her, it's almost like it's taken right out of the game. And
I know.
I just love it. And the acting has been so good in this anyways, but Pedro Pascal just keeps like blowing it out of the water when it comes to being Joel. Like, holy crap. And the stuff he said at the end, I mean, you know, he's a survivor. He's a very tough guy, but you know, he lost himself when he lost his daughter, Sarah. And last season when he's like, I was going to kill myself, and then I found purpose to live again through Ellie, like, holy crap. And then here he's like, I love you. And I'm like, oh my God, it hurts. Oh, they're so daddy and daughter. They really are. And she knows that. Ellie knows that. But it makes reality even worse, like knowing what happened to Joel. But again, he murdered a whole bunch of people. People justify in their own way why they kill. And he killed the planet, maybe. I mean, I still want to justify or defend Joel and be like, we don't know fully if there was going to be a cure. They were confident. They were desperate to find one. And they had an idea, theorized that they could possibly come up with a cure. But they could have killed Ellie. I feel like it's a common argument,
too.
But still, you took that chance away from humanity. If
there had been a 100% chance, he still would have done it.
Yep, I agree. He
could have known for sure. Joel from the future could have come back to the past and said, if this happens, there will be a cure. And he would have been like, yeah, still shooting everyone.
Yeah, I'm keeping my daughter alive. Like, she's my reason for living, and it is selfish, and it's not selfish at the same time. But I know it is selfish because he's doing it. He's doing it for her. He wants to keep her alive because he loves her. But it's not just about him. He just really loves her, and he can't see beyond that. You know, like, he has to protect her. You know, she's his daughter. That's it. You know, I just love the relationship so much. So this episode captured those flashbacks almost perfectly. I know there's, you know, Ryan is playing part 1 of The Last of Us with me. I'm letting him play, and I'm guiding him when he needs help. And one of the observations, because he doesn't play games that much at all, besides like Mario Brothers, and that's it. So, and I'm like Hyrule a little bit, you know, which he likes that game too. But with this, like, you have a very strong story, and he already knows the first season and part of the second. So he's like, it's just so much slower. And I'm like, you're playing a game. So you actually get to live in the moments. It's just different. Yeah, you're in it, and you actually have to do things to get to a certain point. You know, it's not just a 1 minute when it takes you a few hours to get, you know, go a couple states over or whatever you're doing. So it's just a very different experience. And I really wish I could record his experience, because I think that would be so entertaining for you guys, because it's very much so for me. But it's an interesting perspective to see someone play The Last of Us who doesn't play games and already saw the first season, some of the second season. Yeah, and to just like compare that to the game, you know, like, he's just like, everything just takes so much longer, and he really gets into it. But he's like, oh, we're only here, like, he just met Ellie, so we're like very early on in the game, and we're escaping, you know. It's just a very interesting, you know, we're escaping the QZ, and it's just a very interesting perspective, you know. But yeah, so I really enjoyed this episode. I'm curious when I go to work what the girls are going to say, because a lot of them have not played the game. There are a couple girls there. Most of the people I work with are women. A few of the doctors are guys, but it's just how it is. It's always been like that at this job. So anyways, like, a lot of them are watching The Last of Us, and there's only 2 girls that have played the games, so they're like right with Jessica and I, with, you know, how we discuss things. And with everyone else, something that's so emotional for us, if they don't have action, they're like, oh, that episode was so boring. And I'm like, what? I'm trying not to be like, I'm like, oh, I don't think so. Like, I'm trying to like stay professional. And I'm like, you can't say that was boring. I mean, there's a lot of emotional stuff going on. So I'm really curious what they're going to say about this episode, because I really enjoyed it. You were crying a lot. I was teary-eyed. My emotions, like, everything was very heavy.
I mean, I knew from the moment that there was a flashback at the end of the last episode that it was going to be a tearjerker for me. Like, there's no question about it. I was going to be bawling. That's just what I do. But I was really surprised by a lot of the changes that they made. I thought the Eugene stuff was really good. I thought it was really strong.
Me too.
Especially since, like, that's kind of what she's talking about. Like, in a way, she feels like she is responsible for the fact that Eugene is not, or could not have survived that, you know? Like, every person she ever runs across that gets bitten has to be killed because they were bitten. That feels like pressure on her for not having done her job as the one person with the ability to cure everyone.
Yep. Yeah.
I was really surprised. So I guess spoilers for the end of the game for you.
I can tell, because again, a few fans also commenting saying, like, how do you like not remember that from the game? And then you're like, well, she hasn't played that part yet. So I'm kind of connecting the dots. Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
So I assumed back when we first saw that moment that Ellie was going to come back and they were going to have a conversation, because they do have that at the end of the game. It's one of the very last moments of the game. So like, it's that, and then another moment that I won't spoil for you. It's the very last moment. It's the very last flashback we get, right? Because that game is full of flashbacks.
Which I love.
They mixed in parts from the hospital, which that was surprising for me. I really thought that they would do that like separate. But the whole game, part of it is that the whole game, you were thinking that the last words she ever had with Joel were to stop trying to help her and stay away.
Like, what's wrong with you? Yeah.
Yeah. Like, and that's playing in her head over and over again. And you think like that this whole game, that part of her anger is about that, not having had these last words with Joel.
Mm-hmm.
And then you realize at the very end, she did have these last words with Joel. She had this moment with Joel. She talked about how she wanted to forgive him, and like she wants them to be together. And it's just like, oh my God, that's even worse now.
I know. I am glad that they had that moment, and I just want to. I keep saying I want to play it. It's been really busy, but I want to make time for that soon. And now I'm even more motivated because I just love Ellie and Joel together so much. I want to actually see kind of that closure, and just to finish the game because it's a huge commitment and it's fun and sad. And it plays with your emotions so much, but yeah, and there might be more. We only have one episode left, I believe. So there was one big thing I wanted to see in this. I'm like, maybe there'll be a random flashback back to her dinosaur birthday, but I really wanted to see the hat thing. I wanted to see that.
They had them. They had the hats in her room. I thought for sure they were going to show the hat.
I know. So maybe that'll be a quick thing. Maybe they'll show more flashbacks because there were just so many. And I think this one episode captured a lot of the big emotions, but there were so many little things that, you know, are left out still, but I understand why. But there were a lot of good moments that were still kind of missed. The big ones were captured in this, but there was a great moment with a hat where Ellie's like taking like this, what kind of hat is it? Like, you know, just a brown hat. She's just putting on the different skeletons of dinosaurs in the museum. And she made a thing out of it. And Joel's like making comments about it, like, oh boy, here we go. And then she put it on Joel's head, which was really funny. It's just a cute moment. I really enjoyed that a lot, you know.
My favorite part is when she picks up the phone and she's just like, oh, sorry, all the dinosaurs are busy right now. Oh, no, wait, here comes one now. Pointing at Joel. I was like, I love them guys. They're so great.
I just love them together. Yeah. And then Joel being a great dad to her, like he's trying his best and he's really overprotective and, you know, not like knowing right away that she's fooling around with someone and he's just like all angry and he doesn't know how to read her correctly, but he's trying and she's making fun and she's like, no, I don't have anything with Jesse. And he's like, oh, do we have to have the talk? No, dicks and vaginas. I know all about that. Just how she like is so blunt with stuff and he's just like, what the hell? But I just love them together so freaking much.
I know.
I just love it and it just hurts.
And they're back to being sad. Like I said, they had that like moment where they're dragging Eugene behind and it's like exactly like the moment where they're dragging Joel behind.
Yeah. I know that's probably the most efficient way to do it too, but I'm just like, that's someone you cared about and you can't throw them on the back of the horse, you know. It's like dragging them is the best way, I guess. And it's sadder to me, you know, because that was a person and now they're just being dragged. And I know that's the only way to do it, I guess, but it just adds an extra more sadness to it. You know?
It's a very visceral sight.
It is. And, you know, Eugene desperately saying that. I do like seeing Joel be conflicted because, yes, he could be selfish. And yes, when he has his mindset on something, that's it. But you do see that it bothers him when he's killing people, even with Marlene. Like, you know, even though he would do it over again, like he does. I don't know if regret's the right word, but he feels bad. Like he doesn't want to.
But he doesn't want to. He doesn't want to have to, but he feels like he has to. I'm putting has to in quotes because he has to according to him.
Yeah. And
there are rules. Who says he has to.
Yeah, and then in Jackson, there are rules in place, and Joel was right. And I like how they changed it up for the TV series where, you know, Ellie, she always had that nagging thought of, you know, I think he might be lying to me. And they changed it up here with Eugene, with Joel lying right to her face, with her Eugene pleading, like, just, I want to see my wife. Please, I need to see her face. Please, I'm okay right now. And Ellie doing the test. Like, it just really solidified her fear of Joel lying. So that was different. But, you know, you only have an hour to work with this story. So I think adding Eugene in the mix and having her find out that way was a good change.
In the game, they just cut to Ellie having gone all the way back to Utah from Wyoming by herself. And then Joel having followed her the entire way there and not have caught up to her until the very end. So, like, I get why they removed that. I do think it makes sense. It is still a little weird to me that they would combine that with the talk on the porch, just because like the talk on the porch feels so like thematically different for me. Like his revelation like pushes Ellie away, and Ellie doesn't talk to him for like a year.
Yeah.
And
then no, that is very different. Yeah.
The porch talk is like a resolution to that.
Yeah, it's like they summed it up really fast because she got a confession right away and then immediately said, okay, well, I want to forgive you. Like you still felt, you know, the heaviness of the scene, but yeah, like it didn't feel as panicky, like, as it did in the game where Joel was like very fearful. Like he was scared in this moment too of losing Ellie, but but they were far away from home, and Ellie's like, I'm not gonna freaking go back with you. Yeah, if you lie to me, we're done. She goes, we're done. This is not a thing anymore. I'm out. I'm leaving. You're not gonna see me ever again. So tell me right now. So because they were so far away from home, I believed Ellie. I'm sure she would have unfortunately left. So there was a lot more desperation there in Joel's end, and you know, being cornered like that and having to be honest. So it like that weighed more for me. Like that was a lot harder to watch. And here, you know, consolidating everything again, I get time constraint. I think they balanced it well for what it was. And me not actually seeing the end of the part 2 game yet, but I have like a half hour left. Eventually, guys, I'll get there.
You do have to watch that original scene, yes. And
yes, I definitely want
context.
Oh my god,
how that you don't see.
Yes, so. How cute. I'm just like reliving everything from this episode, but like Joel carving the moth into the guitar, him being
showing
so
that
excited.
Extra work that he did. Oh,
I know. He just did so many things so thoughtful, and in the shuttle, like everything he thought of to give her the best birthday. Like how thoughtful was that? And in the apocalypse of all places, like it's a lot harder to find stuff. And to not tell her about it right away so he can go back and repair things, oil things, and have that recording so she could have the best experience. Like that's an awesome super dad right there. Like that's like so cool. Even though he's murdered a lot of people, he's a really good dad to Ellie. You know?
Which,
and it's just
shout out by the way to the one person who enjoyed my rant from the flower stuff.
Oh, okay.
I really loved your 3-paragraph response. I was applauding it. It was great. The only reason I could see that they would have more vanilla is because vanilla extract is based in alcohol. But if they've run out of vanilla extract after 25 years, which they could have done, vanilla would not be easy to get. Rant over. That's it. That's all I want to say.
I kind of like thought too that, you know, maybe they're flavors are just different now, and vanilla's not really vanilla anymore either. You just kind of
don't have vanilla anymore. Like you have whatever flavors people used naturally around that area,
and you can call it whatever you want. So I was kind of thinking at that moment that maybe it's not even vanilla and chocolate; they're just making up other stuff now.
You would have like carrot cake would probably be a big thing, I imagine. Carrot cake, a lot of sweetness in it, and then like carrots are easy to grow. I'm not gonna. We're done. I'm not talking about farming again.
Hey, you know what? If you guys want to not hash it out, if you guys want to talk about it, I'm all about that because I think that's so cool to, you know, God forbid if there's ever an apocalypse, you got to think of these things, you know.
Which I did quick look up. Show Moira. I keep calling her Moira. Catherine O'Hara, the therapist. She was reading Earth Abides, which is a 1949 American post-apocalyptic science fiction novel by George R. Stewart. The novel tells the story of the fall of civilization from deadly disease and the emergence of a new culture with simpler tools. So some thematic. I figured it would be something like that, but
yeah, I think there's an actual TV show called Earth Abides because I remember seeing like pop-ups or something a while ago. So anyways, yeah, I'm curious about that. If you can let us know. Thanks. But yeah, very good episode, guys. I can't wait to hear what you have to say. Do you want to add anything, Jessica?
No, this is really good. I thought they did a fantastic job. The only thing that I am unsure about is how they're going to do next season, because like I have thoughts, obviously, that it's going to be mainly Abby season.
I know.
I feel like that's going to like
ratings down.
But I feel like it's going to push a lot of people away that don't know what's happening. And like, yeah, I'm really curious how that's going to go over. I feel like it's not going to go over well with people.
I know. I am a little worried about that.
100% for it.
We're all with you guys when it comes to Ellie and Joel. We're all pissed off that Joel died. It was terrible. If anything, I wish it could just bring him back and we could just play Joel and Ellie in the video game and watch him in the series and just be happy like this all the time and fight some infected here and there. Like, that would be amazing. But the story, unfortunately, with him passing, like, the story's still really good. And the story with Abby is still really good. But I did have a lot of hate in my heart, and I hated being forced to play a character that just murdered a beloved character. So I am very curious too, because I truly think they're going to focus mainly on Abby. And just like the game, maybe it's one of those risks where you got to be forced. And but
yeah,
it's easy.
I applaud the risk. I 100% applaud the risk. Like in the game, there is that feeling of being forced to play Abby. Like if you want to finish the game, you have to do it. In TV show, you can just, not watch 5 episodes and wait till Ellie comes back.
That's the thing. It's more of a risk on a show.
It's more of a risk on a TV show. And like I said, I applaud it. I love Abby. Like, yes, what she does is absolutely awful. What the things that Joel does are also absolutely awful. I feel like the characters are really interesting and compelling. And that's what I'm drawn towards. When it comes to fiction, I'm drawn towards interesting and compelling characters, whether they be good or bad, or in this case, just people who have done both good and bad things. So I find Ellie compelling and really interesting, and I am looking forward to a whole season of that. Yeah. I mean, I'm sure, like, I hope. Well, yeah, I'm curious too, because I have no clue what direction they're gonna go in. But I'm assuming it's going to be mainly focused on Abby, and then maybe we'll get some Ellie and Dina scenes. And then maybe even some more Joel flashbacks. Maybe this isn't the end of it, So just to kind of keep the balance a little bit, so it's not just Abby. So very curious. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great night, and we will see you very soon. Bye, guys.